Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube station. Happy Labor Day to everyone in the US of A. And happy Monday to everyone else around the world. We will continue in our series using Out of the Park Baseball 2018. 1960 Boston Red Sox Ted Williams Swan Song season. Open world, alternate universe, so you're going to see some players that might not have actually been on the Red Sox in 1960. We're trying to get Teddy Ballgame to a 500 record and beyond, 4th place finish hopefully. Today, their opponents here at Fenway Park, the Kansas City Athletics. Both teams struggling below 500. These are the teams that the Red Sox have to beat to get back to 500. So let's quickly go to the lineups here for the Kansas City Athletics. Leading off, playing shortstop Dick Hauser. Average defensive shortstop. Batting second, the right fielder Whitey Herzog. Batting third, the left fielder Norm Cyber. Batting fourth, the third baseman Dick Williams. Batting fifth, the first baseman Marv Throneberry. Batting sixth, the center fielder Bill Tuttle. Batting seventh, doing the catching, Hank Foyles. Batting eighth, second baseman Bob Johnson, excuse me. Batting ninth, doing the pitching, Dick Hall. Hall, below average stuff, average movement, but excellent control and stamina. For the hometown Boston Red Sox, you have Pete Reynolds, who currently has, I think, a 31-game hitting streak. Playing second base, leading off. Then in center field, Billy Williams, we acquired from the Cubs. He was in their AA farm system. Batting second. Batting third, the legendary Teddy Ballgame, Ted Williams, playing left field. Batting fourth, Frank Malzone at third base. Batting fifth, Dick Wirtz at first base. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Mumsy Green. Batting seventh, doing the catching, Jim Pagliarone. Batting eighth, brought up Carl Yastrzemski a year early to play with Ted Williams. He's playing right field. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Bill Mambo Kett. 5 out of 10 stuff. Excellent movement, 8 out of 10. And very good control, 7 out of 10. And tremendous stamina, 10 out of 10. So he will be on the mound. And here comes Dick Hauser for the Kansas City Athletics. Right-handed pull hitter. Red Sox shift left in the infield. Currently batting .289. 7 home runs, 39 runs driven in. Mambo Kett's ready. Here's the pitch to Hauser. We are on our way. As the computer does its thing, Mambo Kett 8-8. And he strikes out Hauser. Oh no, I'm sorry, he tried a bunt base hit there. Did not work. Hauser steps back in the batter's box. Pagliarone sets the target. Here's the pitch. And now he strikes him out, swinging on the 2-2 count. Got him with the off-speed pitch. So Hauser tried to bunt his way on, then strikes out. First out of the inning. Here comes Whitey Herzog, Athletics right fielder. .286, 10 home runs, 32 runs batted in. Average contact, above average power. Pull hitter. Red Sox shift right in the infield. The windup and the pitch by Mambo Kett. That ball's grounded to Reynolds. He ranges over and throws to Dick Wirtz for out number 1. So, 2 outs. Out number 2, excuse me. 2 outs, no one on. Here comes Norm Cyber. 279, 8 home runs, 47 runs driven in, above average contact and power. Another left-handed batter in his athletic lineup. Pagliarone flashes the signs. Mambo Ket nods his head. Here's the pitch to Slyburn. That ball sent out to Yastrzemski in right field. He comes in on it and he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Athletics. In the top of the first, we go to the bottom of the first, no score. 2 up for the Boston Red Sox, Reynolds, Williams, and Ted Williams. So Pete Reynolds to lead off, currently batting .321, 1 home run, 23 RBIs, excellent contact hitter, very little power, left-handed bat, to face Dick Hall. Hall not having a stellar year, only 4 wins, 10 losses. Hall gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Reynolds. That ball is blooped in the left center field, so Pete Reynolds continues, I believe, his hitting streak. He got a hit last game that I played offline. So Reynolds is on first, being held on by Throneberry, and here comes Billy Williams to the plate. Williams has been hot. Currently hitting .279, 9 home runs, 28 runs batted in. Average contact, tremendous power, 7 out of 10. Hall looks over at first, now in at foils. Here's the pitch to Williams. Billy Williams sends that ball out to right field. Camping under it is Herzog, and he makes the catch for the first out here in the bottom of the first, retreating back to the bag is Reynolds. Here comes Ted Williams, Teddy ball game. Currently hitting .311, 22 round trippers and 55 runs batted in, excellent contact and tremendous power even at this advanced age, swan song season. Boyle sets the target. Here's the pitch to Ted Williams. And he rips that ball down the line. That's going to be a double. And Reynolds is coming flying around, and Williams tries to stretch it out. And he is gunned out at third. Ted Williams tries to stretch the double into a triple. A great relay by the Athletics as Herzog got the ball to Johnson, who quickly fired to Dick Williams at third. He applied the tag. Williams is out. He does get the RBI as Reynolds scores from first. 1-0 Red Sox. Ted Williams has just been insane in these past few games, willing the Red Sox to victory, and I think he was a little anxious there trying to stretch that double into a triple. So there's 2 outs, base is empty for Frank Malzone, all-star starter in this out of the park baseball 18th season for the American League. Frank currently hitting .296, 13 home runs, 79 runs driven in. Average contact, below average power. The windup and the pitch by Hall. Malzone grounds to Williams, over to Throneberry, inning over, but the Red Sox draw first blood on the double by Ted Williams. He would get thrown out trying to stretch it into a triple. Reynolds would score. It's 1-0. We go to the top of the second. 2 up for the Kansas City Athletics. Williams, Throneberry, and Tuttle to face Bill Mambo Ket. Everybody Mambo. Jimmy Pagliarone sets the target. Here's the pitch to Dick Williams, right-handed pull hitter. The Red Sox shift left in the infield. Williams swings, sends that ball the other way, and here comes Yastrzemski. He makes the running catch for out number 1. Marv Throneberry steps to the plate. Throneberry, .260 batting average, 13 home runs, 48 runs driven in. Average contact, very good power. Red Sox shift right in the infield, outfield straightaway and normal. Mambo Ket kicks and fires. And Throneberry works a walk. So 1 out, 1 on, and here comes the center fielder for the Athletics, Bill Tuttle. .283, 5 home runs, 30 runs driven in, average contact. Not much power. Red Sox pinching that middle with Pumpsy, Green, and Reynolds looking at turn 2. Mambo Ket nods his head. Here's the pitch to Tuttle. That ball is grounded. Malzone dodge, comes up throwing to first, and he gets a nice stretch by Vic Wertz. So there's 2 outs. Now advancing to second is Marv Throneberry. Excellent play by Frank Malzone at third base. Robin Tuttle, a base hit. And here comes the catcher, Les Peden. 275, 3 home runs, 6 runs driven in, only 40 at-bats so far for the Athletics. Tying run at second, 2 outs. Pagliarone flashes the signs. Here's the pitch to Peden. And he grounds the Pumpsy Green. He throws, and that's going to be an infield hit. He beats it out. Pumpsy Green charged it, but couldn't get enough on the throw. And they are taking, someone's coming out of the game here. Trainer's examining his right elbow. So who's coming out of the game? I do not know. So runners on the corners, 2 outs. It'll be up to Bob Johnson to extend this inning or tie the ball game up. If you're thinking one swing of the bat to put the Athletics up 3-1, Johnson, very poor power hitter, 2 out of 10. Currently only batting .250. Mambo Ket looks over at third, now over at first, now in at Pagliarone. Here's the pitch to Johnson. That's a wild pitch. Here comes the runner to the plate, the throw to Mambo Ket, the tag not in time. Throneberry scores, and the Athletics have tied it up at 1. The Red Sox shoot themselves in the foot. Peden advances to second. Red Sox are in a shift in the infield. They have shifted left, outfield straightaway and normal. Peden now represents the go-ahead run at second. The windup and the pitch by Mambo Ket. Johnson swings and misses. He strikes out on the fastball, hitting over, but the Athletics tie it up on the wild pitch. We go to the bottom of the second, 1-1. 2 up for the Boston Red Sox. Wertz, Green, and Pagliarone. If anyone gets on, Yastrzemski. Vic Wertz, power hitting first baseman. 6 out of 10 contact, 7 out of 10 power. Currently batting .300, 11 home runs, 48 runs driven in. Athletics infield, outfield straightaway and normal. Righty-lefty matchup. The windup and the pitch by Hall. That ball sent the other way to left field. Moving in and camping under it is Syburn for out number 1. So Wertz tried to go opposite field there, but to no avail. Pumpsy Green steps to the plate. Switch hitting shortstop, batting left-handed. Average contact, below average power. Currently batting .275, 3 home runs, 33 runs batted in. Likes to hit early in the count. Hall gets a sign from Peden. Here's the pitch to Green. And Pumpsy Green works a walk. 4 consecutive balls. He didn't bite on any of it. So 1 on, 1 out. Jimmy Pag steps to the plate. Pagliarone, 224, 7 home runs, 23 runs driven in, given Ed Sadowski day off. Jimmy, another one of these Red Sox batters, loves to hit early in the count. Peden goes through the signs. Hall nods his head. Here's the pitch to Pagliarone. And a big swing and a miss on the off-speed pitch. Pag's badly fooled. So there's 2 outs. Pumpsy Green at first, being held on by Marv Throneberry. And here comes Carl Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski scuffling at the plate a bit. It's been in a slump. Yaz looking to break out of it. Average contact, and at this time in his career, below average power. Peden sets the target. Here's the pitch by Hall. 2 outs, 1 on. 1-1 ball game, and Yastrzemski sends that ball the other way. It's a high fly ball, but there, camping under it once again, is Syburn, inning over. We go to the top of the third, tied at 1 here at Fenway Park. Retro time, August 3rd, 1960. Due up for the Kansas City Athletics, Hall, Hauser, and Herzog. Dick Hall, the pitcher, steps to the plate. Monboquette works quickly. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out. Curveball got him. Red Sox throw the ball around the infield. Back to Monboquette. So 1 out. Top of the order for the Athletics. Dick Hauser steps to the plate. He struck out his first time up after attempting a bunt base hit. Monboquette on the mound. Peers in at Pagliarone. He's ready. He kicks and fires to Hauser. Hauser swings, grounds it to Reynolds, over to Vic Wertz. He tried to beat the shift, but he could not. 2 up, 2 down. Whitey Herzog steps to the plate. Infield for the Red Sox now shifts right. Outfield straightaway and normal. Monboquette looking for a 1-2-3 inning here. Here's the pitch to Herzog. Grounded back to Monboquette. He fires to Vic Wertz. 1-2-3 go the Athletics. We go to the bottom of the third, still tied at 1. 2 up for the Red Sox. Monboquette. Then the top of the order, Reynolds, Billy Williams, and if anyone gets on, Ted Williams. Peden sets the target. The windup and the pitch to Hall. Monboquette grounds that ball to Johnson, who throws over to Throneberry, out number 1. Monboquette hit it pretty hard, but Johnson showed very good range there. So with 1 out, no one on, Pete Reynolds steps to the plate, left-handed batting second baseman. He's already got his hit. Extended his hit streak. Hall's ready. He sets and delivers to Reynolds. Reynolds grounds to Dick Williams. He charges it and fires a strike over to Throneberry for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. No one on. Billy Williams steps to the plate. Williams looking for a ball that he can drive out at Fenway. 9 home runs so far. Peden flashes the signs. Hall nods his head. Here's the pitch to Billy Williams. Williams sends a lazy fly ball out to center. Tuttle comes in and he makes the catch. Inning over. We go to the top of the 4th. It's been a pitcher's duel so far, 1-1. Due up for the Kansas City Athletics, Cyburn, Dick Williams, and Marv Throneberry. Cyburn steps in the left-hander's batter's box. Red Sox infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal. The windup and the pitch by Monboquette. Cyburn swings and misses. Sinking fastball. 1 up, 1 down. Here comes the Athletics third baseman. Pull hitter, right-handed batting Dick Williams. Red Sox infield shifts to the left. Vic Wertz, the only player on the right side. Outfield straightaway and normal. Jimmy Pag sets the target. Here's the pitch to Dick Williams. And he strikes him out. Monboquette strikes out the first 2 batters. Red Sox throw the ball around the infield. Back to Monboquette on the mound. 2 up, 2 down. Marv Throneberry steps to the plate. Monboquette looking to strike out the side. The shift goes the opposite way down the infield for the Red Sox, to the right. Marv Throneberry awaits the Monboquette offering, and here it is. And he strikes him out! Another sinker. 1-2-3 go the Athletics. Monboquette strikes out the side. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Tied at 1 here at Fenway Park. 2 up for the Red Sox. Ted Williams, Frank Malzone, and Vic Wertz. Teddy Ballgame steps to the plate. He double, knocking in Reynolds in the first, but got thrown out trying to stretch into a triple. Let's see how they work the Teddy Ballgame. Peden sets the target. The windup and the pitch by Hall. Williams swings and sends that ball out to right field. Herzog coming on and he makes the diving catch. That's a web gem by Whitey Herzog in right, robbing Ted Williams of his second hit of the game. Stepping to the plate now, Frank Malzone. Digs in that right-hander's batter's box. The crowd's still abuzz with that tremendous catch by Whitey Herzog. Hall gets the sign. He delivers a pitch to Malzone. And Malzone grounds weakly back to Hall, who throws to Throneberry for out number 2. 2 outs, no one on. Red Sox power-hitting first baseman, left-handed batting, Vic Wertz steps to the plate. 7 out of 10 power. Peden sets the target. Hall rocks and fires to Wertz. Wertz rips that ball the other way on the run to left center fielder Cyburn, and he reaches up and makes the catch, inning over. Go to the top of the 5th, still tied up at 1 here at Fenway. Due up for the Kansas City Athletics, Tuttle, Peden, and Johnson. Bill Tuttle, right-handed batting center fielder. Mamboquette on the mound. Looks in at Pagliarone. Pagliarone sets the target. Here's the pitch to Tuttle. Tuttle sends that ball up the middle, and that's going to get down. He's going to try for 2. There's a throw by Billy Williams, and he guns him out. Great throw by Billy Williams, the center fielder, as Tuttle tries to stretch a single and a double, and Billy Williams says, "You shall not pass. Back to the bench with you, Mr. Tuttle." So there's 1 out, no one on, and here comes the catcher, Les Peden. Oh, Peden came in. Foyles got hurt. The other catcher. That was the elbow injury. I got it now. Alright. Mamboquette's ready to work. Here's the pitch to Peden. And Peden sends that ball to left field. Ted Williams coming in, but he can't get to it. It drops in front of Teddy Ballgame, so a 1-out single for Peden. He's at first, being held on by Vic Wertz. Red Sox shift left against Bob Johnson, so Vic Wertz is the only fielder on the right side. Johnson tried to beat the shift. We shall see. Mamboquette nods his head. Here's the pitch to Johnson. 1 out, 1 on. And that is past Malzone into left field. Williams retrieves it and throws it back in towards the third baseman. So 1 out, 2 on. Les Peden represents the go-ahead run at second. 1-1 ball game. Top of the 5th. Kansas City Athletics threatening. Dick Hall, the pitcher, comes to the plate. Let's see how the Red Sox play it and how the Athletics will. They bunt with 1 out. Mamboquette looks behind him, now towards first. Now in at Jimmy Pags. Here's the pitch to Hall. And he attempted the bunt, but he misses it. So he squared the bunt. Mamboquette came high and tight with the fastball, and they're calling that a strike. Hall steps back in the batter's box. The windup and the pitch by Mamboquette. It's a bunt. He gets it down. Jimmy Pagliarone gets to it. Throws, but he throws past Vic Wertz. And the go-ahead run scores. Peden scores all the way from second on the error by Jimmy Pags. So it's now 2-1 Kansas City Athletics. Johnson advances to third. Dick Hall gets all the way to second. as Pags rush that throw to Vic Wertz. 1 out, 2 on, and here comes Dick Hauser. Athletics shortstop. Hello, Beatles Eternally, how are you, my friend? Athletics looking to tack on a couple more runs here. They've taken a 2-1 lead. Mamboquette gets a sign from Pagliarone. Here's the pitch to Hauser. And another! That's a wild pitch. Racing to the plate is Peden, and he scores. Oh boy, once again, the 1960 Red Sox are self-destructing. It's now 3-1 Athletics. Hall advances to third. Oh boy. Hauser steps back into the batter's box. Hall 90 feet away from tacking on another run to help his own cause. Mamboquette clearly frustrated on the mound. Throws the rosin bag down. Toes the rubber. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch gets Hauser. There's 2 outs. And here comes Whitey Herzog, who made an absolutely fabulous defensive play in right, robbing Teddy Ballgame of another hit. Made a diving catch moving toward the line. 2 outs. Hall at third. Red Sox infield shifts right on the pull-hitting Herzog. Jimmy Pagliarone sets the target. Mamboquette delivers. Herzog swings, grounds it to Vic Wertz. He takes it to the bag himself. Inning over. But the Red Sox self-destruct. Defensively, the Athletics are able to score 2 runs on an error and a wild pitch. They've taken the lead as we go to the bottom of the 5th, 3-1. We have Beatles Eternally in the chat. I asked him how he's doing. He says doing all right, still trying to figure out how to send old-time baseball. Maybe I'll try Dropbox. No fears, Beatles. We shall figure it out at some point. Greatly appreciated, though. 2 up for the Red Sox, now trailing by 2. Pumpsy Green, Jim Pagliarone, and Carl Yastrzemski. Righty-lefty matchup for Hall. He looks in at Peden. Peden sets the target. Here's the pitch to Pumpsy Green. Likes to hit early in the count. Green swings, bloops that ball out in the right center, and drops down in front of Herzog. So a lead-off single by Pumpsy Green. Tying run comes to plate Jimmy Pagliarone. 6 out of 10 power there. Not the best contact hitter in the world, only 4 out of 10. Hall looks over at Throneberry, holding Green on at first. Now in at Peden. He sets and delivers to Pagliarone. Pagliarone sends that ball out in left field. Sideburn comes in on it, and he makes the catch and quickly fires back to first as the hit and run was on. But Pumpsy Green gets back. So with 1 out, 1 on, and the failed hit and run, here comes Carl Yastrzemski. Again, Yaz is scuffling at the plate a bit. Another righty-lefty matchup for Hall. Throneberry holding Green on at first. Hall looks to first. Now in at the plate. Nods his head. Here's the pitch to Yaz. Yaz sends that ball up the middle, and Hauser drops it, tries to throw to first, but not in time. Green advances to second. Yastrzemski makes it to first on the Dick Hauser error at short. So maybe it's the Athletics' turn to self-destruct. And here comes Bill Mamboquette. 2 on, 1 out. Tying run at first base and Carl Yastrzemski. Hall works quickly. Here's the pitch. Mamboquette swings and grounds it to Dick Williams. His only play is at first for the out. Advancing to third is Green, and to second is Yastrzemski. So Mamboquette's hit the ball hard a couple of times for the Red Sox, but right at the Athletic infielders. What I did here, Beatles, I actually played this game out, and then I save it, and then I call the game. It goes a little faster, and plus, let me just say it's a fun game. That's all I'll say. Stick around. So Pete Reynolds, who extended his hitting streak. So I actually still manage the Red Sox. So Pete Reynolds, who extended his hitting streak, comes to the plate. 2 outs, 2 on. Yastrzemski represents a tying run. Peden goes out to the mound to have a word with him. Now back behind the plate. Hall nods his head. Here's the pitch to Reynolds. And Reynolds works a walk. Bases loaded. And here comes Billy Williams. Chance to put the Red Sox on top. No place to put Sir Billy. 7 out of 10 power for Billy. Red Sox on every bag. The windup and the pitch by Hall. That ball's punched out to left field. Seibert coming on, and he makes the running one-handed catch, inning over. The Red Sox threaten but do not score. We go to the top of the 6th. The Kansas City Athletics 3, the Boston Red Sox 1. 2 up for the Athletics. Norm Seibert, Dick Williams, and Marv Game of Thrones Throneberry. Seibert steps in. Left-hander's batter's box. Mambo gets ready. Here's the pitch. And Seibert works a walk on the 3-2 count. Doesn't chase the inside fastball. Dick Williams steps up plate. Pull hitting third baseman for the Athletics. Red Sox shift left in the infield. Again, Vic Wertz is the only player on the right side of the infield. Outfield straightaway and normal for Boston. Williams awaits the Mambo Ket offering. Here's the pitch. Ripped down the line past the dive of Vic Wertz, going first to third. And oh, what a throw by Yastrzemski! Gunning out Norm Seibert. What a cannon by Captain Carl. He's not Captain Carl yet. Williams advances to second on the throw to third. That's a huge first out. And here comes Marv Game of Thrones Throneberry. Dangerous power hitter for the Athletics. Red Sox now shift right in the infield as Frank Malzone's the only player on the left-hand side of the infield. Outfield straightaway and normal. Mambo Ket looks in at Jimmy Pagliarone. Here's the pitch to Throneberry. Up the middle. Fielded by Pumpsy Green over to Vic Wertz for out number 2. Advancing to third is Dick Williams. 90 feet away from another insurance run. Here comes the Athletics center fielder Bill Tuttle. He digs in. He's ready to grip and rip. Pagliarone flashes the signs. Mambo Ket nods his head. Here's the pitch to Tuttle. 2 outs. Runner at third. Goes out, reaches for that ball, grounds out to Pumpsy Green, inning over. Athletics threaten but do not score thanks to a wonderful throw from the right fielder Carl Yastrzemski. Gunning out Seibert at third when he tried to go first to third. Go to the bottom of the 6th, 3-1, Kansas City Athletics. 2 up for the Boston Red Sox. Ted Williams, Frank Malzone, and Vic Wertz. As Beatles Eternally's in the chat, he says, nice canning regarding Yastrzemski's arm. He says, yeah, his throw was huge. Yeah, it took the Athletics right out of a big inning. And here comes Teddy Ballgame. Williams has 1 hit, probably should have had 2, but Whitey Herzog, not known for his defense, made a tremendous running, diving catch towards the right field line to rob him of another double. Hall's ready. Williams digs in. Here's the pitch. Williams launches that ball to right. See ya later. Home run. Ted Williams. Touch 'em all, Teddy Ballgame. It's now 3-2. What a bomb by Williams. 451 feet to right field. The Red Sox pulled it within 1 run as Williams goes back to the bench to the jubilation of his teammates. My God, did he destroy that pitch. That curveball hung, and Teddy Williams sent it to orbit. And here comes Frank Malzone to the plate. He'd love to go yard. Red Sox trail by 1 now. Hall is clearly shaken up on the mound. Peden goes out to have a word with him. Dick Williams meets him on the mound also. Hall seems okay now. Peden back behind the plate. Here's the pitch to Malzone. Malzone lifts a shot towards right. Herzog on the run. He reaches up and makes the catch. Another fabulous play by Whitey Herzog. Once again, not known for his defense. Beatles attorney says, brilliant, splendid splinter. 1960, it wasn't so splinterish though. Teddy Ballgame put a little weight on by that time. Here comes Vic Wertz, 1 out, no one on. 3-2 ball game now. The few fans here at Fenway are abuzz, still reacting to that Ted Williams bomb. One swing in the bat, Vic Wertz could tie this ball game up. Power hitting, left-handed batting first baseman. Hall toes the rubber, looks in at Pete. Here's the pitch to Wertz. And grounded up the middle, charging in is Hauser. Over to Throneberry for out number 2. So 2 outs, no one on. Pumpsy Green steps to the plate. Peden flashes the signs. The windup and the pitch by Hall. Green swings, grounds it to Johnson, over to Throneberry, inning over. The Red Sox get 1 on the Ted Williams blast to right. We go to the top of the 7th. The Kansas City Athletics 3, the Boston Red Sox 2. Due up for the Athletics, Peden, Johnson, and the pitcher Hall. Mamboquette finishes his warm-up tosses. Peden steps to the batter's box. Red Sox infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal. Pagliarone sets the target. Here's the pitch to Peden. He swings a lazy fly ball out to right. Yastrzemski comes in on it, and he makes the catch. 1 away, Bob Johnson steps to the plate. Athletics second baseman. Right-handed pull hitter. The Red Sox infield shifts left. Outfield, straightaway, and normal. The windup and the pitch by Mamboquette. That ball goes out to center. Billy Williams coming in, and Williams makes a sliding catch for out number 2, robbing Johnson of a single. Red Sox have been enthused. New sense of energy with that Ted Williams home run. Williams really playing hard as always, but seems like extra hard since they were on that long losing streak. Red Sox have won 3 in a row now, looking for 4. Dick Hall steps to the plate. Athletics pitcher. 2 outs, no one on. Jimmy Paggs flashes the signs. Mamboquette nods his head. Here's the pitch to Hall. And he rips the ball past the dive of Malzone and Pumpsy Green, and that's never a good sign when the pitcher gets ahead. So a 2-out single by Dick Hall, not a threat to run. Wertz playing behind him, and here comes the top of the order, Dick Hauser. Hauser has an error in this game. Wants to make amends for that. Red Sox infield shifts left on the pull-hitting Hauser. Right-handed batter. Mamboquette looks over at Hall, even though Vic Wertz bluffs going to the bag. Now he looks in at Jimmy Paggs. Here's the pitch to Hauser. And he strikes him out, looking frozen with the sinking fastball. Inning over. Hall stranded at first. We go to the bottom of the 7th. They play Take Me Out to the ball game. And now up for the Red Sox, Jimmy Pagliarone. He'll be followed by Carl Yastrzemski and the pitcher, Bill Mamboquette, if he hits. Dick Hall still out on the mound. Hall wants Peden to go through the signs again. They're not on the same page. Now he's ready. Got to be careful of Jimmy Paggs. He does have power, 6 out of 10. Here's the pitch to Pagliarone. And he walks on 4 consecutive balls. He did not chase that high fastball. Laid off the high cheese. As Beatles eternally says, no one told Ted that it isn't 1941. And we have Eric from Higher Ground Gaming in the chat. He says, Happy Labor Day, Al, and all. Happy Labor Day to you also, Eric. Remember to check out Higher Ground Gaming with Eric and Mr. Brody. You had a good dead ball game last night. I watched it. I'm not going to give it away. It was a good game, though. I recommend it. So check out Eric and Higher Ground Gaming with Mr. Brody. So Jimmy Pags is at first, and a pinch runner comes in for Jim Pagderoni. Gene Stevens, much faster runner. Probably the only decent runner that the Red Sox have. He represents a tying run, 3-2 ball game. Athletics ahead, no outs here, bottom of the 7th. Carl Yastrzemski comes up late. What a huge throw he made to get Cyburn trying to go first to third the other inning. Took the Athletics right out of that inning. Again, Yastrzemski's been scuffling a bit at the plate. Athletics would love to turn 2. The windup being the pitch to Yaz. Yastrzemski sends that ball to Herzog in right field. He camps under it, and he makes the catch, firing back to first, but Stevens is back. So 1 out as Yastrzemski's troubles continue, and here comes a pinch hitter for Bill Mambo. Don Demeter will come off the bench. He grabs a bat. Demeter on the season, .239 average, 37 runs batted in, has pretty good power, 6 out of 10. One swing of the bat could put the Red Sox ahead here. Stevens represents the tying run at first. Go-ahead run at the plate in Demeter. Athletics pitch to middle, looking to turn 2 with Hauser and Johnson. Hall looks at first, now in at Peavy. Here's the pitch to Don Demeter. And that ball's ripped down the left field line. Stevenson around second into third. Demeter slides in with a pinch hit double. Don Demeter comes through, as he's been a little cold. So with 1 out, the tying run, Gene Stevens, the pinch runner at third, and the go-ahead run, the pinch hitter, Don Demeter at second, and the top of the order, the hot-hitting Pete Reynolds. One swing of the bat could plate 2 and put the Red Sox ahead. Dick Hall still on the mound, the Kansas City Athletics. Reynolds digs in. He's ready to grip and rip. Here's the pitch by Hall. Reynolds grounds. He grounds a thrown berry. Looks back the runner at third and takes it to the bag himself. So there's 2 outs, and now it's up to Billy Williams. Another power hitter the Red Sox have. Again, we acquired Billy Williams early in the year. Got him out of the Cubs Double-A farm system, as Eric from Higher Ground Gaming says, come on, Sox! Eric says, no better way to spend a Labor Day than baseball with Al and Beatles. And, of course, the Red Sox. Remember to check out Higher Ground Gaming with Eric and Mr. Brody, excellent retro sports channel. So Billy Williams steps to the plate, 2 outs, 2 on. Peden goes out to the mound, has a quick word with Hall, now back behind the plate. Squats down, sets the target. Hall sets and fires. Here's the pitch to Williams. Williams rips that ball deep! Deep! Oh, it's going to hang up. And Herzog's there. He makes the catch. That ball sounded absolutely terrific off the bat. Red Sox threaten, but do not score. We go to the top of the 8th. The Kansas City Athletics 3, the Boston Red Sox 2. 2 up for the Athletics, Herzog, Cyburn, and Dick Williams. And the new pitcher for the Red Sox, Mike Fernellis. The new catcher, Ed Sadowski. As the double switch. Fernellis is done with his warm-up tosses. Red Sox infield shifts right. Here's the pitch to Herzog. As the computer does its thing. Herzog swings, sends that ball out to right field. Yastrzemski on the run, and he leaps and makes the catch for out number 1. Robin Herzog, that's a possible home run there. What a catch by Carl Yastrzemski at right. Woo! Fernellis tips his cap to the right fielder. Steps back up on the mound. His new challenge, Norm Syburn. Syburn steps in the left-hander's batter's box. Infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Sadowski sets the target. Here's the pitch to Syburn. Syburn grounds to Vic Wertz, who flips to Fernellis, covering the bag for out number 2. So Mike Fernellis seems to be past his struggles. He has not been too good this year. And with 2 outs, it'll be up to Dick Williams to extend this inning for the Kansas City Athletics. Red Sox now shift left in the infield. Vic Wertz, the only player on the right side in the infield. Outfield, straightaway and normal. Fernellis looking for a 1-2-3 inning. Dick Williams stands in his way. Sadowski flashes the signs. Here's the pitch to Williams. And that ball's grounded to Pumpsy Green, who charges it and fires over to Wertz. 1-2-3 go the Athletics. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Kansas City Athletics 3, the Boston Red Sox 2. 2 up for Boston. Ted Williams, Frank Malzone, and Vic Wertz. Dick Hall still on the mound. See how they're going to pitch to Teddy Ballgame. He had a massive home run. And it looks like we have some changes. Ray Jablonski is now in right field for the Kansas City Athletics. Hall's ready. Here's the pitch to Teddy Ballgame. And he rips the ball the other way. That's going to trap in front of Syburn. Ted Williams has his 3rd hit of the game. Represents the tying run at first. And that's it for Hall. Here's the new pitcher, Kent T. Johnson. He's got 10 saves the current year. ERA not that good though, 6.43. Frank Malzone steps to the plate. Remember, Frank Malzone started the All-Star game in this 1960 retro replay using Out of the Park Baseball 18. Malzone has 79 RBIs to go with his 13 home runs this year. Athletics looking to turn 2. Ted Williams very slow of foot at first. Here's the pitch to Malzone. Malzone swings and sends a high fly ball out to center. Tuttle's there. He camps under and makes the catch for out number 1. Malzone got under that pitch. That could have brought rain. So 1 out, 1 on, and the power hitting first baseman Vic Wertz steps to the plate. He'd like to drive 1 out of Fenway. The windup and the pitch by Johnson. That's a wild pitch. Williams races to second base. He's now in scoring position, so the tying runs at second for Vic Wertz. He's got a duck out on the pond. Wertz steps back in the batter's box. Johnson looks in at Pete, nods his head. He rocks and fires. Wertz swings, he punches the ball the other way, and that drops in front of Syburn. And they will hold Ted Williams at 3rd. They don't take a chance. Williams, again, not very fast. So runners on the corners. Sox trailing by 1. Here comes Pumpsy Green, and Pumpsy likes to hit early in the count. Likes to jump on that first pitch strike if he gets it. Athletics want to turn 2 and get out of the inning, maintain their 1-run lead, and get to the top of the 9th. Pumpsy Green thinks otherwise. The windup and the pitch by Johnson. That's a wild pitch. Ted Williams races for home, and he's in there! Ted Williams scores on the wild pitch. The Red Sox have tied it up. The go-ahead run now advances to second base. It's 3-3, 1 out. Pouncey Green steps back in the left-hander's batter's box. He can put the Sox ahead here. So he'll probably have to find a gap with one out. Vic Wertz again, not very fast. Johnson rubs up the baseball, muttering to himself, so he's just blown his chance at an 11th save. Steps back on the mound, toes the rubber. Here's the pitch to Green. Green sends that ball out. Left center field, moving over his tunnel. He makes the catch, retreating back to second as Vic Wertz. Johnson still, you can see, visibly upset with himself. So there's 2 outs, and here comes the light-hitting catcher, Ed Sadowski. Very good defensively, not much with the stick. Let's see how Sadowski handles this situation. Johnson works quickly. Here's the pitch to Sadowski. He sends a lazy fly ball out to right center field. Herzog moves over. He makes the catch. Inning over, but the Red Sox tie it. On the wild pitch, Ted Williams races in from third. We go to the top of the 9th, tied at 3. Fernell is still on the mound for the Red Sox, and he will face Throneberry, Tuttle, and Peden from the Athletics. Got to be careful with Marv Game of Thrones Throneberry. 7 out of 10 power, 1 swing in the bat could give Kansas City the lead. Fernellis wants to keep this ball down and away. Sadowski sets the target. Red Sox infield shifts right. Don Demeter has been in center field when he pinch hit and the double switch happened. Here's the pitch to Throneberry. So Billy Williams out of the game, and he strikes Throneberry out! Fastball down and away! Red Sox throw the ball around the infield, back to Fernellis on the mound, 1 out. Here comes Bill Tuttle. Fernellis looks in at Sadowski, nods his head. Here's the pitch to Tuttle. He rips that ball down to Malzone. He fields it over to Vic Wertz for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. 3-3 ball game, top of the 9th. Les Peden steps to the plate for the Athletics, looking to extend this inning. Fernellis and Sadowski cannot get on the same page. It's happened a couple of times here with Red Sox pitching. Now they're ready. Here's the pitch to Peden. He sends that ball out to left field. Williams moves over and he catches the line drive for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 9th, tied at 3. Red Sox with an opportunity to get another win, which would be their 4th in a row. And to do so, it'll be Yastrzemski, Demeter, and Reynolds. Johnson still out on the mound. He blew the save, but he's still out there for the Athletics. Yastrzemski steps to the batter's box, left-hander's batter's box, that is. Yaz has played some wonderful defense in right. Love to get the bat going. The windup and the pitch by Johnson. Yastrzemski rips that ball down to the first baseman, Throneberry, who flips to Johnson, covering the bag for out number 1. Nice backhanded play by Throneberry. Here comes Don Demeter. He had a pinch hit double and stayed in the game. Played center field on a double switch when they brought the pitcher in. Demeter, 6 out of 10 power. Peden flashes the sign, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Demeter. Oh, he goes down swinging, fooled badly by the off-speed pitch, as now the Athletics throw the ball around the infield. Back to Johnson on the mound. 2 outs, no one on. Top of the order, Pete Reynolds. On deck is the pitcher, Mike Fernellis. Johnson stares in at Pete. Here's the pitch to Reynolds. Reynolds, slow ground ball to second base. Johnson charges it over to Throneberry. Inning over. 1, 2, 3. Go the Red Sox. We're going to extra innings. Top of the 10th. 2 up for the Athletics. Hickman will pinch hit. Then Johnson in the top of the order, Hauser. So Jim Hickman's going to pinch hit. Red Sox infield, outfield straightaway, and Norma Fernella still on the mound. Here's the pitch to Hickman, who leads off the top of the 10th. And he goes down swinging. Fernellis on the sinking fastball. More of a sinker than a fastball, though. 1 out. Another pinch hitter. Hank Bauer to pinch hit for Johnson, the pitcher. Fernellis is feeling it on the mound. Rubs up that baseball. Has a slight smile on his face. Toes the rubber. Here's the pitch to Bauer. Top of the 10th. 1 out, no one on. Bauer singles up the middle. He wipes that smirk off Fernellis' face. Go ahead run at first. Top of the order, Dick Hauser now. Red Sox shift left in the infield. They still want to turn 2 out of this alignment. Vic Wertz is the only fielder in the infield on the right-handed side. And that's it. Fernellis is coming out of the ball game. Here comes Jerry Casale. So Hauser shall have to wait as they call for Casale. Casale trots out to the mound, takes his warm-up tosses, gets a word from Sadowski and Malzone. Casale's ready now. Sadowski back behind the plate. Malzone back at third. Hauser steps back into the batter's box. Go ahead run at first. Hank Bauer pinch hit single with 1 out. The windup and the pitch by Jerry Casale. Wild pitch, and there goes Bauer down to second as the Boston Red Sox once again self-destruct. So Bauer's at second. The good news is he's slow as dirt. So we'll take a shot to the gap to score him with 1 out. Sadowski flashes the signs. Here's the pitch to Hauser. And Hauser walks on 4 consecutive balls, which isn't a bad thing. And now pinch runners come in. William Spires, whose pitcher still has not loaded, but he has much better base running ability and speed. So he represents the go-ahead run. 1 out, top of the 10th, first and second. Ray Jablonski at the plate. Red Sox pinch the middle. They want to turn 2. The windup and the pitch to Jablonski. And he strikes Jablonski out. Fastball. Low and away. Jablonski missed that pitch. So there's 2 outs, and here comes another pinch hitter. Bob Serve, and he has, you got to be careful with Serve. 7 out of 10 power, folks. Sadowski quickly goes out to have a word with Casale, now back behind the plate. Casale toes the rubber. Here's the pitch to Serve. That ball goes out to Yastrzemski in right field. He coming in on it. He makes the catch, inning over. The Red Sox avert disaster. Kansas City threatens but does not score. We go to the bottom of the 10th. And pinch hitting for Fernellis is Don Guile. Actually, pinch hitting for Casale is Don Guile. Then he'll be followed by Ted Williams and Frank Malzone. New pitcher on the mound for the Athletics, Leo Kiley. Left-handed thrower. Below average stuff, very good movement, and average control. Earned run average 3.09. 2 wins, 2 losses. So a lefty-righty matchup. Kyle has had some success with the Red Sox as a pinch hitter. Kiley's ready. Here's the pitch to Guile. That ball's ripped to right center field. On the run is Tuttle, and he robs extra bases from Guile. Oh, wow. Excellent defense by Bill Tuttle in center. So with 1 out, Red Sox fans were abuzz. They thought Guile had beat him, but he didn't. Here comes Ted Williams. Williams has had a few hits, and one of them was a blast, a home run. Let's see how they're going to pitch to Williams with 1 out and bases empty. I don't think they'll put the go-ahead run at first. Peden goes through the sign. The windup and the pitch to Ted Williams. And Williams goes down swinging. He missed that fastball. A lot of movement on that pitch. Williams is really upset with himself. He thought he had a pitch to hit, but it sort of darted away from him at the end. So there's 2 outs, bases empty, and here comes Frank Malzone. Malzone would love to launch one over the monster and send the Fenway faithful home happy. The windup and the pitch by Kiley. Malzone launches one to center field. Tuttle running up the wall. Can't make the catch and sliding into second with a 2-out double is Frank Malzone. He represents the winning run at second base. And here comes Vic Wertz to the plate. So Malzone was able to beat Tuttle, who gave it a good bid, rushed back towards that center field wall, leap, banged into the wall, couldn't make the catch though. Malzone stands at second, as I stated, game-winning run. Vic Wertz is at the plate now. Keeley looks in at Peden. Here's the pitch to Wertz. Can he make it hurt? We shall find out. Oh, they had the pickoff play on. But back to second is Malzone as Hauser came rushing in from the shortstop position. Again, Keeley toes the rubber, looks in at the plate. The windup and the pitch to Wertz. That ball's ripped down to Dick Williams. Nice fielding play over to Throneberry, inning over. The Red Sox threaten but do not score. We go to the top of the 11th. And the new pitcher, Galen Cisco, on the mound. Very below average stuff. Very good movement, though, and average control. And he might be in there for the long haul. Not many more pitchers left in the Red Sox bullpen. And he'll have to deal with Dick Williams, Marv Throneberry, and Bill Tuttle. Red Sox infield shifts left. The windup and the pitch by Cisco. That ball is a line out to Pete Reynolds. So Williams hits right into the shift. He hits it hard, but Reynolds is there. The second baseman over on the left side of the field makes the catch. One away, Marv Throneberry steps to the plate. Got to watch out for Marv, 7 out of 10 power, left-handed power hitter. Now the Red Sox shift the other way to the right in the infield. Cisco's ready to work. Here's the pitch to Throneberry. One tie ball game, top of the 11th. That ball's blooped out to right field. Yastrzemski on the run. He makes the diving catch towards the right field line for out number 2, robbing Throneberry of a possible triple, really, because if Yastrzemski dives for that ball and gets by him, it rattles around in the corner. Throneberry might get the third. So he definitely robbed him of extra bases. 2 outs, nobody on, and here comes the center fielder, Bill Tuttle. Cisco wants the scuttle. Cisco gets the sign from Sadowski. Here's the pitch to Tuttle. 2 outs, no one on. 3-3 ball game, top of the 11th. And Tuttle went out to reach out for that pitch, and he pops out to Reynolds at second. Excellent bit of pitching there by Cisco. Gone to reach for it. He pops out to second. We go to the bottom 11, still tied at 3. 2 up for the Red Sox. Pumpsy Green, Ed Sadowski, and Carl Yastrzemski, who made a fabulous diving catch in the top of the inning. Out in right field now is Joe Alla, the faceless one, the Kansas City Athletics. Jablonski moves from right to second base. Bob serves now in left. I believe that's all the changes for the Kansas City Athletics. Pumpsy Green comes to the plate. He awaits the Keeley offering, and here it is. Green likes to swing early. That ball goes out to Alla in right field. He makes the run. Oh, he dropped the ball. He dropped the ball in foul territory. And that's what happens when you put someone with a no. He hasn't played a game in the right field yet. As you see, no rating. So Green gets a reprieve. Steps back into the batter's box. Peden sets the target. Here's the pitch to Pumpsy. Oh, Green grounds weakly to Hauser, who comes up firing to Throneberry, out number 1. The reprieve didn't last long, so with 1 out, no one on, the weak-hitting catcher Ed Sadowski steps to the plate. Keeley works quickly. Here's the pitch to Sadowski. Grounded back to Keeley, over to Throneberry, out number 2. Carl Yastrzemski advances to the batter's box. Lefty-lefty matchup here, and Yastrzemski does not hit left-handed pitching at all. Hello, Greg Gurecki. How are you, my friend? Happy Monday. We're in extra innings here. Bottom 11th, 2 outs, 3-3 ball game. Yaz at the plate. We have our good friend from Canada, Greg Gurecki, in the chat to go along with Beatles Eternally and Eric from Higher Ground Gaming. Remember to check out Higher Ground Gaming with Eric and Mr. Brody. Peden flashes the sign, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Yaz. Yaz pops it up in foul territory. Dick Williams calls for it, makes the catch, and we're on to the 12th, folks. Have yourself another beer or beverage of your choice. Cisco's still on the mound for the Red Sox, due up for the Kansas City Athletics. Peden, Ala, and the pitcher Keeley, most likely a pinch hitter. Peden came in for the injured Foyles, who hurt his elbow way back early in this ball game. Way back when I was a wee lad. Now I have aged tremendously. Alrighty, enough of that. The windup and the pitch from Cisco. That ball goes out to left center field. On the run is Don Demeter. He can't make the catch. And hustling all the way into second is Peden. So that's where Demeter, oh, he just couldn't get there. And hustling out of the box was Peden. Leadoff double. He represents the go-ahead run here in the top of the 12th. And the faceless one, Joe Ala, steps to the plate. Sip of some coffee. I wonder if they're going to bunt. We shall play it straight and normal, though. Cisco looks at Sadowski. Nods his head. Here's the pitch to Ala. That ball is blooped out to left field. Ted Williams comes out, makes the catch. Teddy Ballgame's been all over the place. He has turned back the hands of time. So 1 out. Peden still at second, representing the go-ahead run. Leo Keeley steps to the plate, the pitcher. It's going to be interesting to see if they let him bat. And they do. He goes deep, and a leaping catch by Carl Yastrzemski. Unbelievable. Yes, does it again. Right center field. Makes a leaping catch on another ball that looked like it was going to be out. 2 outs, but tagging up and going to third is Peden. Holy cow. In the words of Phil Rizzuto. Wow. As Eric from Higher Ground Gaming says, on cup number 2 of coffee. Woo! Red Sox averted disaster there, at least for the moment. Carl Yastrzemski, unbelievable. Hasn't been hitting, but he's been flashing the leather. And here comes Dick Hauser to the plate. Cisco, he's one happy camper. That wasn't a 2-run blast. Imagine giving up a 2-run homer to the pitcher. Alrighty. Cisco composes himself, steps back up on the mound, toes the rubber, looks in at Sadowski. Here's the pitch to Hauser. 2 outs, runner at third. And that's an intentional walk. So they're going to face Jablonski instead. Good move there. Runners on the corners. Cisco asks for a new baseball. Sadowski gets it from the umpire, throws it to Cisco. Looks at third, looks at first. Peers in at Sadowski. Here's the pitch to Jablonski. 2 outs, runners on the corners. That ball. Oh my lord! Vic Wertz makes a diving catch, flashing the leather. Unbelievable. Definitely not known for his glove. The Red Sox somehow survived this inning. We go to the bottom of the 12th, tied at 3. 2 up for Boston. Don Demeter, Pete Reynolds, and the first baseman who came in to pinch hit and stayed in the plate. Oh, that was Don Guile, excuse me, who's also not known for the leather. Don Guile makes that diving catch. He stayed in the play first. So many switches going on. So Don Demeter steps to the plate, one swing in the back, and send the Fenway faithful home happy. Keeley's still on the mound. Here's the pitch to Demeter. Grounded to Williams. Over to Throneberry for out number 1. Dick Williams showing good range on that play. 1 away, Pete Reynolds steps to the plate. Very good contact hitter. Extended his hitting streak, I believe, to 32 games now. Peden flashed the signs. Here's the pitch to Reynolds. Reynolds lines it up the middle. 1 out single. Reynolds represents the winning run at first, and here comes the man who flashed the leather, who I mistakenly thought was Vic Wertz still at first, Don Guile. Guile, 6 out of 10 power. Do you smell walk-off, or do you smell double play? Now, it's Hauser and Jablonski pinching that middle. They want to turn 2, get it to the 13th. Here's the pitch to Guile. And it's a pop-up. Jablonski calls for it in the shallow outfield. He makes the catch for out number 2. Retreating back to first is Reynolds. So Ted Williams steps to the plate. Steady ball game. Can he get home run number 2? We shall see. The windup and the pitch by Kiley. Williams pops it up. Calling for it. The second baseman, Jablonski. So 2 consecutive pop-ups. Inning over. We go to the top of the 13th, tied at 3. 2 up for the Kansas City Athletics. Served Williams and Throneberry. And let me reset the defense here for the Boston Red Sox. Cisco's on the mound. Sadowski's behind the plate. Malzone at third. Green at short. Reynolds at second. Don Giles at first base. In left field, Ted Williams. In center field, Don Demeter. And in right field, the man who has just been flashing the leather like a madman, Carl Yastrzemski. At the plate, Bob Serve. 7 out of 10 power. Woo! Sadowski sets the target. The windup and the pitch by Cisco. And that ball goes out to right center field. Yastrzemski drifts over to it and makes the catch. Out number 1. This is Cisco's game now. 1 away, Dick Williams steps to the plate. Red Sox infield shifts left. Williams above average power, excuse me. So 1 swing in the bat could put the Athletics ahead. Here's the pitch to Williams. 1 out, no one on. That ball is ripped to center field. That's going to get down, go to the wall. Dick Williams will have a double. So a 1 out double for Dick Williams. Again, Williams not the speediest of fellas. And the very dangerous power-hitting Marv Throneberry steps to the plate. Left-handed batter to face the right-handed throwing Cisco. The Red Sox shift right in the infield. Malzone, the only player left side of the infield. Outfield straightaway and normal. Sadowski flashes the sign. The windup and the pitch by Galen. And that's a lazy fly ball out to Yastrzemski. Comes in on it, makes the catch. Bluffing but not going is Williams. He stays put at second. So there's 2 outs now. Red Sox 1 out away. Going to the bottom of 13, still tied. Here comes Bill Tuttle, Athletics center fielder. What a ball game, folks. What a ball game. Sadowski sets the target. Here's the pitch to Tuttle. Grounds it to Reynolds. Over to Guile. Inning over. We go to the bottom of the 13th. Will it be the hard luck 13th for the Kansas City Athletics? We shall see. They are 8 games under 500 right now. Eric asks, how many games are the Sox under 500? As that's our goal in this 1960 replay, to get to 500 and hopefully 4th place. They had a long losing streak, and now they're looking to win 4 in a row. So, Keeley's still on the mound, and he'll have to face Frank Malzone, the pitcher Galen Cisco, and Pumpsy Green. Keaton sets the target. Here's the pitch to Malzone. Malzone sends that ball out to right center field. Tuttle camps under it, makes the catch. So 1 away, Galen Cisco will hit, as there's pretty much no one left in the Red Sox bullpen after they had a doubleheader 2 games ago. I brought up every feasible pitcher I could from the minors, and it's Cisco's game to win or lose, folks. Keeley works quickly. Here's the pitch to Cisco. 1 out, no one on. Cisco weakly grounds to Jablonski at second for out number 2. 2 outs. Nobody on. Pumpsy Green steps to the plate. It's been a marathon game. A marathon game. Again, Green likes to hit early in the count. Athletics infield, outfield, straightaway, and normal. Pumpsy Green does have 3 home runs on the year. Only 2 out of 10 power. Here's the pitch to Pumpsy. And he works a walk. He represents the game-winning run at first. And here comes a new pitcher, Jerry Davis, who I could not find a picture for the love of God on the internet. So he gets the uniform picture. And stepping to the plate, Ed Sadowski. So Green will be off on contact with 2 outs. Davis finishes his warm-up tosses, another left-handed pitcher. What's he on this season? So he has 3 out of 10 stuff, which is not good. Excellent movement, 8 out of 10. And his control is below average. And he's 2 wins with 3 losses. ERA a whopping 5.48. So Sadowski might have a shot here, even though he's batting. I think he's finally over 2. What is he? Is he over 200 finally? Nope, 189. Gave him the benefit of the doubt, and I was wrong. Alrighty, here's the pitch by Davis. Green represents a winning run at first. And Sadowski works a walk. We'll take it. The winning run now moves into scoring position for Carl Yastrzemski. Can Yaz be the hero? We shall find out. Peden goes out to have a word with the young Davis. Now back behind the plate. The windup and the pitch to Yastrzemski. 2 on, 2 outs. The only run that matters is Green at second. Yaz pops it up. Calling for it is Dick Williams near the mound, and he makes the catch. We go to the top of the 14th. Tied at 3. Due up for the Athletics. Due up for the Athletics. Peden, Ala, and will be the pitcher, Jerry Davis. As I shall be back in a moment. And I am back. A quick little break, if you know what I mean. Alright, so Peden steps to the plate. 3-3 ball game. Get my headset on right. 3-3 ball game.
Top of the 14th. Here's the pitch by Cisco. That ball goes out to right center field. Yastrzemski on his horse, and he makes the running catch. Yaz is just all over the place. Thank God. One away, and Joe Alla, the faceless man, steps to the plate. Sadowski sets the target. Here's the pitch to Alla. And he strikes him out. Goes down swinging. Red Sox throw the ball around the infield. Back to Cisco, so 2 outs. The pitcher, Jerry Davis, steps to the plate. Let's see if he'll hit. Cisco's ready. Here's the pitch. Oh my God! Cisco hits the pitcher. Unbelievable. Only the Red Sox. Only the Red Sox. Really, Galen? The winning run at first base. The good news is he runs like he has mud in his pants. And here comes Dick Hauser. Red Sox shift right-left in the infield. Don Guile at first is the only player on the right side. Outfield straightaway and normal. Sadowski goes out to have a word with the young Galen Cisco. Jerry Davis represents the go-ahead run at first. Sadowski back behind the plate. Squats down, sets the target, the windup, and the pitch by Cisco to Hauser. And he strikes him out. Inning over. Got him on the fastball. We go to the bottom of the 14th. Due up for the Red Sox. Demeter, Reynolds, and Guile. Davis still on the mound for the Kansas City Athletics. Here's the pitch to Don Demeter. Ground ball to Throneberry. Goes to first. 1 away. Pete Reynolds strides to the plate. He'd like to find a gap. Get in scoring position with 1 swing of the bat. Only 1 out of 10 power, so if you're thinking walk-off blast, that's slim to none. Davis gets the sign from Keaton. Here's the pitch to Reynolds. And a lazy fly ball out to left. And Serve makes the catch. I need another sip of coffee. There we go. Don Guile steps to the plate. One of the big reasons we're still here is diving catch with runners on second and third. He digs in. Davis nods his head. He rocks and fires to Guile. And Guile sends a fly ball out to right field. Ala's there. And he drops the ball! Guile winds up on second. As the Fenway fans are ecstatic about that, he is the winning run at second base. And Ted Williams comes to the plate. You know they're not pitching to Ted. Let's see if they do pitch to Ted. Wow. Thank you, Joe. Oh, that's his second error. Kansas City now has 3 errors on the game. Williams licking his chops with the young left-hander on the mound. So a lefty-lefty matchup. Keaton and Dick Williams and Marv Throneberry go to the mound, explaining how they want things done to the young Davis. Meeting adjourned. Davis rubs up the baseball as the players go back to their positions. He's ready. Steps back up on the mound, toes the rubber, looks in at Pete. Here's the pitch to Ted Williams. Winning run on second base. Ground ball to Jablonski. Inning over. So the young Davis pitches out of it. We go to the top of the 15th, tied at 3. Due up for the Athletics. Jablonski, Serve, and Dick Williams. Jablonski, 5 out of 10 power. Cisco gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Jablonski. That's down to Malzone, and Malzone can't handle it. What are you doing, Frank? Why are you throwing the ball? So that's an E5. Go ahead run, and Jablonski's at first. Bob Serve steps to the plate. Very dangerous power hitter. Red Sox shift left in the infield. Sadowski sets the target. Here's the pitch to Serve. Jablonski at first. No outs. And that ball is blooped to center. Demeter coming out, and Don Demeter makes the diving catch. Quickly retreating back to first is Jablonski. Demeter might have had a shot at him, but his concern was just getting the ball back into the infield after making a tremendous catch. Possibly could have doubled him up. Again, the Red Sox flash the leather in the outfield. Dick Williams comes to the plate. Red Sox shift left. Want to turn 2 out of the shift. The windup and the pitch by Cisco. Williams sends that ball. Oh my lord! What a catch by! Oh my god, he tumbled him out! Don Demeter races to left center field. Leach makes the catch, quickly sets himself in, fires back towards second, nailing Jablonski as he tried to tag up and get into scoring position from first. What a ball game! Unbelievable! Holy cow! Once again, in the late great words of Phil Rizzuto, what an unbelievable ball game! The Red Sox survive once again. Bottom of the 15th. Davis still on the mound for the Athletics, and here comes Frank Malzone, Galen Cisco, and Pumpsy Green. Unbelievable, unbelievable. The windup and the pitch to Malzone. Ground ball to Jablonski, over to Throneberry, 1 out. Galen Cisco will hit for himself once again. There is no one else in the bullpen, folks. No one else who can pitch. So he faces his counterpart. Davis looks in at Pete. The windup and the pitch to Cisco. That's a ball up the middle, past the dive of Jablonski, as Galen Cisco reached out and sent that ball right back up the middle. He represents the winning run at first base. Pumpsy Green comes to the plate. Athletics pinch the middle, looking to turn 2. Green awaits the Davis offering. Here it is. Pumpsy Green sends that ball out to right center field, but it hangs up for Tuttle, and he makes the catch. Retreating back to first is Cisco. It sounded really good off the bat. Thought Pumpsy Green burned him to the gap, but he didn't. And here comes a light-hitting Ed Sadowski, who's batting below 200. Galen Cisco represents the winning run at first. We can't pinch run for him. Not that we have any good pinch runners. He's the last guy left. The bullpen is dead tired. Here's the pitch to Sadowski. 2 outs. Winning run at first. And Sadowski strikes out. We go to the top of the 16th, tied at 3. Kansas City, 3 runs, 9 hits, 3 errors. Boston, 3 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. And Galen Cisco trots back out on the mound, and he will face Marv, Game of Thrones, Throneberry, Bill Tuttle, and Peden, the catcher. Cisco gets the sign from Sadowski. Here's the pitch to Throneberry. They shift. And Throneberry goes the opposite way. Demeter on the run. He reaches up and he makes the catch. Don Demeter says that was an easy one. So 1 away, Bill Tuttle, athletic center fielder, comes to the plate in this marathon event here at Fenway Park. Cisco looks in. Sadowski sets the target. Here's the pitch to Tuttle. 1 out, no one on. 3-3 ball game. And he reaches out and sends a lazy fly ball to center. And Demeter makes the catch. Another great piece of pitching by Cisco as they pitched away from him. So 2 outs, and the catcher, Les Peden, looking to extend this inning. Sadowski goes out to have a quick word with Cisco. He doesn't even get all the way to the mound. Says what he wants to say. Back behind the plate. Peden digs in. He's ready to grip and rip. Outfield. outfield, infield, straightaway, and normal for Boston. Here's the pitch to Peden. 2 outs, no one on. Top of the 16th, 3-3. Ball, and he goes down swinging. As Eckersley would say, he went for the high cheese and found nothing. We go to the bottom of the 16th. Tied at 3. On the mound is Davis still. Due up for the Red Sox. Yastrzemski, Demeter, and Reynolds. Woof. Can Yaz have a walk-off? That would be nice. But at this point in his career, again, I called him up a year early to play with Ted Williams. He's only 2 out of 10 power. Davis gets a sign from Peden. Here's the pitch to Carl Yastrzemski. Lefty-lefty matchup. Ground ball to Throneberry. Takes it to the bag himself. Out number 1. And here comes Don Demeter to the plate. Can he end this marathon game? Davis asks for a new baseball. Peden gets it from the umpire. Lobs it out to Davis. Davis rubs it up on the mound. Toes the rubber. Looks in at Peden. Nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Demeter. Demeter sends that ball high and deep over the Green Monster. That is a walk-off home run here in the bottom of the 16th. The Red Sox have a 4-game winning streak. They win 4-3 as the players come out onto the field to greet the hero Don Demeter. Holy cow, what a ball game. Don Demeter with the walk-off blast. The Red Sox now have a 4-game winning streak, and let's go to the final box score. I hope everyone enjoyed this game. So let's go to the final box score. It'll be up in a moment. The box score will be up in a minute. Get a little better with OBS. Alright, before we do the box score. Alright, before we do the box score. I'm gonna have another sip of coffee, then I gotta go help cook lunch. Okay, that was a great ball game. Hands down. I'd like to say thank you to Eric from Higher Ground Gaming. Check out Higher Ground Gaming with Eric and Mr. Brody. Thank you to Beatles Eternally. Thank you to Greg Urecki, our good friend from the north in Canada. Thank you to Max Cornelius who jumped in. I did not see him at first. Thank you very much, Max Cornelius. Let me go up, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. As everyone's saying, Al, shut up, we're sick of hearing you say scroll up. I think that's everyone who did jump in the chat. We did have other people watching, so thank you to them too. Next time, feel free to jump in the chat and talk some baseball. As Eric says, he wants me to do another game. I might come back with something else, though. It might just be a regular... I bought a new zombie video game, monster video game. But anyway, we might come back with a baseball game. We might even do a League of Subs game. I didn't do one on Friday. I was a little tired and bummed out on Friday, so I didn't do a League of Subs game. I got to get back to that, but I don't know. Or we might do our one-and-done playoff game. Galen Cisco with the win. Yeah, he did. Gets the win. All right, let's go player of the game. We're going to go through this real quick. I got to go help cook. Happy Labor Day to everyone in the U.S. also. And happy Monday to everybody else. The winning pitcher was Galen Cisco. Player of the game, Galen Cisco. All right, so let's do the pitching. Hall went 7 innings, gave up 6 hits, 3 runs. They were all earned. Walked 3, struck out 1, gave up a home run to Ted Williams. Johnson blew the save. He went 2 innings, 1 hit, and a strikeout. Keeley, 3 2/3, 2 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Davis pitched 2 2/3 innings. He took the loss. He's now 2 3. 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned. It was a blast by Don Demeter. Walk-off home run. Walked 1, struck out 1. For the Red Sox, Bill Mambo Kett went 7 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs. None of them were earned. Walked 2, struck out 8. Mambo Kett, great effort. Fernellis finally getting hot. He was been off pretty much all season. 2 1/3 innings, 1 hit, struck out 2. His ERA is now down to 5.2.
Jerry Casale pitched 2/3 of an inning. Walked 1, struck out 1. Galen Cisco went 6 innings in relief. His record now 4 wins, 2 losses. I got to figure out who's going to pitch the next game. I have no one left to pitch. 2 hits, 1 walk, struck out 3, was player of the game. Good God, I can't. My God, look at the batting stats. Let's just go out. We'll do it this way. In total, Kansas City had 55 at-bats, 3 runs, 9 hits, no runs batted in because they were all on errors. So the Red Sox continued to shut themselves on the foot. Wild pitches, errors, it was awful. Walked 4 times and struck out 14. They left 20 runners on base. I'm just going to give you the people who had multiple hits. Dick Williams, 2 for 7, struck out once, left a runner on base. Peden, who came in for Foyles, who got hurt early in the game, 2 for 6 with a run scored and a strikeout. And everyone else had 1 hit. So the other people with hits, Tuttle had a hit, Foyles had a hit, Johnson had a hit, Hall had a hit, the pitcher, and Bauer had a pitch hit. Alright, for the Red Sox, 58 at-bats, 4 runs, 11 hits, 3 RBIs, 5 walks. They only struck out 4 times, left 26 runners on. Multiple hits for Pete Reynolds, who I believe has extended his hitting streak to 32 games. I could be wrong there because they don't give you those stats. I gotta look it up after the game. He was 2 for 6, a run scored, walked once. Ted Williams, 3 for 7, home run, 2 RBIs, scored twice. Those are, Demeter, walk-off home run, he was 2 for 5, 1 run scored, 1 RBI, and he struck out once. The other players with hits, Malzone had a hit, Wertz had a hit, Cisco had a hit, Green had a hit, and that's it, folks. Alright, the recap. The Red Sox did just enough to secure a 4-3 victory over the Kansas City Athletics at Fenway Park in an epic marathon game. Nobody did more than Galen Cisco, who captured player of the game honor. Cisco won, got the win, improving to 4-2. He allowed 2 hits and walked 1 over 6 innings of relief. Boston currently is in 5th place, and the record improves to 47-54. While Kansas City's record drops to 35-65. Don Demeter swatted a solo home run, the bottom of the 16th, for the walk-off win. We put it together today and came out with the win, Demeter said in the post-game interview. That's the main thing. So once again, this is Al, Red Sox fan, saying thank you very much for everyone who endured this broadcast. What a great game. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. The Red Sox win 4-3 and move to within 7 games of 500. Once again, happy Labor Day, happy Monday, health and happiness to everyone, to infinity and beyond. Take care. Till next time, bye-bye, and God bless.